Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere, and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set.
We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I think this fella, Alex Grimaldo, is about as attacking as a modern-day fullback can be. And the game has changed to really suit that for many a fullback in the modern game. Once upon a time, fullbacks would generally hold their position, but now they're given license to get forward and make crazy runs, even into the box, getting in centre-forwards positions at times.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim.
And it's Toro. Perez. Vaina. Here's Oyarzabal. Haaland.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Rodri.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Rodri.
And it's Grimaldo. Here's Oyarzabal. He's going to be disappointed with that. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vaina tries to play it through, and this is Perez. Pedro Porro, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward.
There they go, hunting again.
And claimed it back swiftly. Can he get on the end of this? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Good ball, good take. No, he's not getting his way this time. Vaina. Now it's Perez. Now it's Oyarzabal. Great vision. Perez. Lewis.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that is as far as they're going to go.
Kubasi. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the
Foden! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Rodri.
Pedri. Baina.
This is promising.
Baina.
Cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Foden. Threads one in.
Pedro Porro. And it's Rodri. Now it's Oyarzabal. Oyarzabal is onto this. Now it's Haaland.
And they're not going to make any further progress now. Pedro Porro
Picks it up out wide.
Rodri.
Neither side giving way. It has been tight. Reinders.
Stones.
Ake makes the interception.
Guardiola.
Now it's Foden. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Lenormand.
And Grimaldo.
Rodri.
Reinders. And it's Rodri.
Guardiola.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Perez.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's made its way to him.
And this could be the final action of the first half.
And he's taking no chances there.
And it's half-time here.
So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I wouldn't say it was the most potent performance, Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Here we go again.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And it's Baina.
Rodri.
Oh, easy pickings there.
And this is Marmoush. Now then, the ball's come loose.
Spain can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Haaland. And he's well positioned here.
Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards.
So this the chance to fire his team in front.
Doubt. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and a heart-and-mouth moment for the taker.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away. but he'll be thrilled inside.
Good running, strong and purposeful. Ruben Dias did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Dink through.
Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
Rodri.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
Both sides then
17.
taking this chance
El
to
dorsal
turn to their
21.
benches.
El dorsal 26. El dorsal 20.
Dani Olmo.
Serán sustituidos por
Yamal.
el dorsal 10.
Well seen,
El
saw
dorsal
that coming.
22.
That was well
El
played,
dorsal 19.
well stopped.
El dorsal 9.
Spain
Se va a
really
llevar a
are
cabo
going
un
about
cambio de
things in the right
jugadores.
fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And it's Lewis.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Pedro Porro.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Well, the players are flocking round their fallen colleague and they look worried.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal
So,
2.
time for changes on
Será
both
reemplazado
sides,
por
actually.
El dorsal 11.
There's not much
Se va a
doubt that
realizar
this will be
un
played
cambio de
into the
jugadores.
penalty area.
And it's Grimaldo.
No way through. And the shot! Doku.
Looking for a runner.
And he welcomes it in.
Now it's Haaland.
Very nicely done. Can he finish? Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period.
And the score is 1-0. Just about up to 75 minutes.
Passing nice and neat.
Dani Olmo.
Knocks it into space.
Spain really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Kovacic is in a really good position out wide. Haaland is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
He's a sharp little ball here.
And a chance! And one more try! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
Dani Olmo plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. 1-0 as we head towards the end.
Kovacic.
And Cherki. And it's Rodri. Turns back here, probably the best option. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Vardiol.
Here's Doku.
Rodri.
And it's Rodri. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Lenormand. Here's Rodri.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And here's Nico Williams. And that has left him in a heap.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul.
Vardiol has been sent off, just to confirm that, of course, that was his second yellow card. And that should get the job done. And that is that. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Un resumen con las jugadas.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
And the shots! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Head over towards the opposite flank.
Good switch, that.
That's clear cut. It's a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Timber.
Oh, shooting chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace.
Chance for a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest...
Oh, they could be caught out here. Oh, he's bustling through here. That is a more than decent save from the goalkeeper.
He's got away with one there.
Rafinha plays it short. Rafinha gets a good foot in there. And here's Yamal. Yamal! Saliba.
Arsenal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
He's in a great position here. That's very neat.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Knocks it into space. And the shot!
And that's gone route one.
João Cancelo.
Barcelona clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to...
And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
And it's Pedri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Engages and forces him off the ball. Zubimendi. Now Saliba. And it's Timber. Rice. Eze. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing.
And played right into his path.
Oh, that's fabulous. That's been drilled in.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Mosquera. For Rice. Casado. And it's Balde. And it's Casado. And he's gone searching crossfield. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Yamal. Now Casado. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Rafinha. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, super ball! Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Played back. Lovely ball, great chance! And that has been knocked clear. Subimendi. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Yamal has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Now it's Lewandowski. Out to the right. Yamal. Aimed beyond the defence. He has a look. Real chance! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Yamal. That is good strength. And he has been fouled there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. So who's he going to be aiming for here? And it's Cancelo. He's a sharp little ball here. And that interception was... There's the whistle for half-time. How would you review the first half?
Arsenal really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team. So I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
And we are already promptly back underway.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Great chance here from position A1. And this the perfect opportunity to create... Rafinha! Brilliant from Rafinha! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Up by 3. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Well, there's a terrific, edgy atmosphere here. The crowd trying to lift England's spirits. Fans waving flags, everybody feeling truly positive about the day.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
England have gone with what looks like an orthodox 4-4-2, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
And the pass is intercepted. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Alexander-Arnold. Now that looks a decent ball.
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Well, that looks a cracking ball.
There they go, hunting again.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Jordan Henderson. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rashford. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Araujo.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And it's Pedri. A good-looking ball. Tries to play it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Colwell defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. England looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
Now it's Saka. That's very neat. Henderson. And here's Kane. England looking... Decent chance! It's in! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now.
Rashford really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
England are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting.
Goes for a shot! It's there! And that was as close to certain as can be.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
It's Lewandowski! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Balde. And it's Pedri. Driving on and making good progress. Nice interception, well timed. Now the ball's gone astray. Casado. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Rashford. Bellingham looking to add to his goal, and there's his chance to lead the counter. For Rice. Jordan Henderson. Lovely feet. And it's Bellingham.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Balde. Barcelona are looking to break at pace. It's Pedri. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And the first half is done. So engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one.
And if you do have a chance
Well,
today,
the
please take
pickings
some time
certainly
out to
have
give your
been rich
support
in this
to
first
Albert
half.
Stadium
Well, I
Fund.
think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we are back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Header! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Jordan Henderson. Bellingham. And it's Alexander-Arnold. He's well positioned here. Bellingham gets flagged offside. That has been cut short.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Yamal.
Now it's Kane.
Bellingham.
Nicely weighted ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Kane unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. He's in a good position here. Shot a goal! He's scored! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan,
The
Peter. A
attendance
day
for
for
this match
a
was
regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
97,559.
He's a sharp little ball here, and it's made its way to him.
Casado. Lewandowski is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Casado.
This is the time you need that pace.
Jordan Henderson.
For Rice. Aimed beyond the defence, and it's Alexander-Arnold. Bellingham.
Rashford. And they can counter here. Now it's Lewandowski. Foot in. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Kane! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Kane deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
And that's it. That's it for tonight's match. So it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good...
And so the calm before the storm.
Hello,
Again, this
everybody, and
so
welcome to
engraved
today's
into
match.
sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be, all stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So bring it on.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Gets a good foot in there. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's made sure that's not getting through.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Raya claims comfortable. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, that's been intercepted. Timber. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
I think an awful lot's going to be asked of this fella Zubamendi here, but being such a smart player, I expect him to pass the test with flying colours. He's making up the extra set.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And that has been clubbed away. Martinelli. Looking to play him in. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Ødegaard. He's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Liverpool still without a single shot on target. Ekitike. Frimpong. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Martinelli. And it's Rice. Played back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Looking for the run. And that's played in low.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, that looks a decent ball. Real chance! Goal!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Tries to pass it through. He's had a shot! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Arsenal grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus.
Tries a shot! Goal! Into the lead once more. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead. Zubimendi wriggles his way through. Nicely weighted ball. But they've got it again. Decent chance! No, it just wouldn't sit for him.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Havertz gets a foot in here. Robertson is fouled. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
Liverpool heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. That could spell trouble. Robertson might just make this. And now the breakaway. Isak. Gravenberg strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Ah, such a clever touch. Deep cross. Punched away. Ødegaard. Now it's Havertz. Timber. Plays a sharp little ball here. Turns and goes back. Another pass just keeps it to chance. And it's come back out to him. He's scored! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Exactly what you want to see from your players. Courage, fight in the face of adversity. You couldn't ask for much more.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Yeah, his instinct.
And the first half is done. Liverpool are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
That was the first half.
Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Second period then underway. Saliba. Ødegaard. Thinks about the shot. And it's Zubimendi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Swept in. And he's heaved it away. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Zubimendi is the guilty party there. Gabriel. Played out to the left flank.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rice. Timber. Can he get it through? Oh, that's neat. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 29.
Arsenal can now introduce the first of their
Coming on the
substitutes.
field.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare
number
scenario
9,
for the defence,
Gabriel Jesus.
as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
It's Rice. And here's Jesus. He's well positioned here. Great chance! It's bounced back off the post. Ekitike under intense pressure.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Now it's Isak. That's an imaginative pass. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Rice. He's looking wide. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Isak. Robertson. And it's Gravenberg. Aimed beyond the defence. Mohamed Salah could try cutting inside here. Saliba gets good distance on it. Throw it.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 11, Gabriel Martinelli. Number 8,
Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Number 14,
Eze steps in, and that's the end
coming
of
on the
that.
field. Number
Chiesa.
7,
Oh,
Bukayo
he's felt
Saka.
that, hasn't he?
Number 10, Eze.
Saka.
Number 19, Trossard. Substitution in
And it's
progress.
Frimpong. Eze, now it's Gabriel Jesus. Searching pass he's played there. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Konate for Szoboszlai. Gravenberg, oh, good-looking ball. Looking for options for movement. Saliba did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Distributed tidily. Gravenberg did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Rice. Oh, nice touch. Eze. Oh, cracking ball. Knocks it into... Chance, surely! Goal! Arsenal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 41.
Oh, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a
Coming on to
change.
replace
Well, his
him
stamina
is
was called into question
number
then, but there's
23,
absolutely nothing
Miguel
wrong with his heart
Merino.
and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Now it's Merino.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that was very necessary. What a throw in. And it's Eze.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Nice control. Now there's a fine ball. Can he finish? Oh, it's hit the post. And yes, it's there! Two ahead, late in the day. Game over, surely. Right, and that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Please put your hands together, everyone, and give our boys a round of applause for a job well done.